So basically this is a video of me unboxing a cable. Recently I got a Ugreen cable for the PlayStation 5 and for the PC. So as I'm using the PlayStation, I'm not using it to a Wi-Fi connection, because as you guys know, that Wi-Fi connection gets a lot of interruptions. So I bought 3 cables. Two was two was Ugreen and one was unknown cable. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because I actually want you guys to know, and maybe some of you guys know, maybe you guys don't know of the thing, and I was one of you guys but don't know about, like, when you're ordering some cable and what to look out for. And yes, there is many videos out there what explains like details about it, but it's just small things what some people might have missed, and maybe someone did not miss it and I didn't get that video. But this video is about the small thing what I need you guys to know about. So previously I ordered a cable this side. I ordered a cable from Takealot. I didn't order it straight from Ugreen. You can order it straight from Ugreen if you want to. You guys can maybe get like a discount, or maybe you don't get a discount, but it will be slightly cheaper because there is quite a bit of sales going on. But I ordered the cable, and in Takealot the description shows 24 AWG. So what does the 24 AWG mean? I won't say anything about it. People in the comments just say it's thick AF, and people say it's very difficult to bend and so on. So that 24 actually represents the size of the cable. So if you guys are wondering what size of the cable I'm talking about, I will show you guys later in the video. What am I talking about? I'm sure you guys know what a Cat 5 yellow cable look like. I'll also show you guys that because I have one of that, and I'll show you guys what a Cat 8 24 gauge cable looks like and how thick it is. Well, I'm gonna try and show the best what I can, because I'm gonna use my webcam. As you guys can see, it's the webcam, and that is the new cable over there. I have sent the previous cable back to Takealot because the description of the cable was incorrect. I'll show you guys what the cable looked like on this side, or this side. And yeah, let me show you guys what the description of the cable they say it is. There is 2 items in this box over here. I will show you guys that. I'll do unboxing of that, but the main product from Takealot is the cable. So if you guys are very into gaming and you guys have like a good internet connection, then you probably would want a good stable line, so you're not gonna disconnect or get lag, or maybe not much lag, but there will be a slight delay, but it's not that noticeable. So you guys are gonna get a good connection. And I want to show you guys what am I talking about. I just need to find the page. I'll show you guys. Okay, so I think I have found it. It took me a little bit of time to find it, but I think I found it. Let me just do the dull screen over here. So as you guys can see, I'm not in my actual account because basically I can't show you guys that, but you guys can see over here there's a Cat 8 cable, 10 meters, the 8.9. If you guys buy this and they give you the wrong cable, I would suggest send it back, because the description is saying one thing and you buying another thing. And it also say, okay, by me it shows 5 to 7 days. Maybe by you guys it's not showing 5 to 7 days. It might show in Joburg, Durban. This is mainly for local people to take note of that. If you guys are not so picky about your devices, what you buy, and you guys maybe buy something and you just don't mind the thing like that, or maybe you think it's a mistake or so, that's good. But for those people that actually spend money on their certain products and you're reading the description of the thing and it's not that item, it is a disappointing for me. But for some of you guys it might be the same, some of you guys might not be the same. And this is what I see from a lot of places where if you're gonna look for a Cat 8 cable, they share the same description, but then you don't get the item what you're getting. It is a Ugreen item, it is one of those. And seeing that there is a lot of scams going around with people selling things on genuine websites, but they're getting away with it, it's very bad. But just a small heads up for you guys. But as you guys can see, here is a Dream Home quality Cat 8 cable LAN. I think this one is the 10-meter one. Yeah, so this one is a 10-meter one. As you guys can see, this 10 meters is less, 299. If I'm right, yeah, 299 compared to 389. I just want you guys to save actually from buying something what is not what they describe. Got it. So here they show at the bottom, here they show 24 AWG, which is this here, the features, and that's the thickness of the cable. So think about it as a exhaust pipe. Some people have a small exhaust pipe of their car. Some people have a big exhaust pipe, like where you can even fit a whole loaf of bread through, and that is like a huge exhaust pipe tip. So yeah, they show also 26 AWG single strand OFC wire, so, or wires. So they're giving you two descriptions of the cable, and for some of you guys, I know that's kind of confusing. Here they're showing 26, here at the bottom they're showing 24. It's very confusing. So this is from the Dream Home premium quality Cat 8 cable. It is a Cat 8 cable, don't get me wrong. This is a Cat 8 cable which I'm using at this stage now. And I'm going to switch over to the Ugreen one because I've been using Ugreen for quite some time. They're not sponsoring me, Dream Home is not sponsoring me, and I just want them to get their wording right, or send the item to the people and then give them the proper thing, because I know some of you guys do want to have the product. So as you guys can see, it's 26 AWG. It is genuinely a 26 AWG cable. I will show you guys that just now in a few minutes, but I'm also showing you guys this part when you guys do order a cable or an internet cable, and you guys are thinking it's gonna be thick and it's gonna be like sending more data and it's gonna make your internet faster, which it isn't gonna make your internet faster. It's just gonna make your internet more stable. Don't go with those videos where you're watching and you guys see that the people saying, oh, it's a thick cable and it's making my internet super fast. Depending on what package you have, so if you have a 10 upload and say 24 download, the 24 is gonna be your main priority, because you're probably gonna be downloading, you're probably gonna be playing some games, and maybe you're gonna stream or maybe watch something from Netflix or something like that. So that, don't get confused that you're gonna have now 100 megabytes of download speeds. That's completely a lie. Don't go with that videos. Don't believe that videos. It all depends on the package what you have and what cable you have. So better cables, stable line, more efficient data can run through the cable. If you have a crappy line, or if your internet is maybe you maybe have a bad internet connection or internet cable, then you're gonna have bad internet. And some of you guys, a lot of you guys, that is necessary to have a good internet connection. So as you guys can see, they're showing 26, and it is a 26 cable. It's not a 24 gauge cable, because I have one and I got the 10 meters one, and I know some people say, oh, but it's maybe the length. Yes, for a Cat 8, I think, if I'm right, Google say that it is the longest cable what you can have, if I'm remembering right, is 25 meters. 25 meters is not that long, but it's long enough for some of you guys, and it's frankly very long for me because it's like extremely long. So 10 meters was fine. So this is the DreamWorks one. They are a good cable. There's no issues with it. The only thing what I do see is like it seems like it's degrading, or it's like slowly slowing down the internet, but it might be the weather. There's a lot of various possibilities what can be the issue. So I'm gonna try and replace it with the Ugreen one. Now I'm gonna get a 26 gauge one, but I need to do that unboxing to check what it is. It does work with Cat 7, Cat 5, Cat 5e, Cat 6, Cat 6e. This is what they're saying in the description of the Dream Home one. So as you guys can see, they're talking about 26 AWG, and here further down where they say features, they say 24 AWG wire gauge. So that's kind of confusing, because now you're wondering what is the cable thickness, and that is what they're telling you, 26, 24. So just don't get confused with that. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like with the Ugreen one. What I'm hoping that I have, because I have a 24 gauge internet cable, which I can show you guys, and I'm going to show you guys. I just have disconnected from the PlayStation, but I'm running a 10 meter Cat 8 26 gauge from the router all the way to the other router what I get done unboxing. You guys can see the unboxing of to the PlayStation. So as you guys can see here, this says Ugreen Cat 8 SFP Ethernet 10 meter download and cable. So this is a Cat 8 cable. So you guys can see there, it is stable. For people that have, like, I don't know, maybe 100 megabytes of data, and you maybe not getting 100 megabytes, don't have to worry about if you have less than that. If you do want to buy a cable like this, a Cat 8 cable, go for it. It's not going to be a bad cable. But again, this is also where they get confused, is the 24 AWG oxygen free copper. It's not 24 gauge. I'm guaranteed that it's not going to be a 24 gauge cable, because I'll show you guys a 24 Cat 8 from Ugreen to the one what I have now, which it's going to be a 10 meter cable, but it's going to be Ugreen. So I'm just running Ugreen cables all around, just for that what do they call that? Forgot what they call that. Not PTSD, it's where you're just basically overthinking things. But yeah, so basically they say here that this is class standard 1, Cat 8 class 1. So this will work with Cat 6, Cat 6e, Cat 5, Cat 5e. Not compatible with Cat 7 or Cat 7a. So that is probably the type of cable it is. So as you guys can see, it looks quite thick. The Cat 8 3 meters one, what I got from Takealot, I didn't get it, but I bought it from Takealot. It was really the Cat 8 24 gauge. As you guys can see, this one is over here, and you guys can see the price, the 8.9. It's very expensive, but yeah. So as you guys can see, there's the description of it. I will show you guys the cable, and I'm gonna do an unboxing shortly after this video, but I just want to show you guys. Here is a 24 gauge AWG oxygen free copper cable. So basically that's the description. It is a RJ45 connection, so that's the normal internet connection to your routers and to your PlayStation, Xbox, and your PCs and so on. It's not like a fiber connection what you get, but yeah. So and it's also silver. So as you guys can see, this one is silver. There is ones what Ugreen are making, which is this like blue. Just type it in. Hopefully I'll find them. Ugreen, okay. So power connection, here we go, cables. Where would that be? Tell me I can find it very quickly. I know those are Ugreen's newer cables. So you get the flat one, which is a Cat 7 cable, and then you get the new ones, which is quite pricey, and it's Cat 8. But you guys can see that there is a little bit more to the cable and more. As you guys can see, 20 meters is what they have. 15 meters and 10 meters. The difference between the advertising for the PlayStation, but it's also for the Xbox and all the different consoles what's out there. If you want to have that like super stable internet connection, as you guys can see, it can work with a PlayStation 4, so with your PC, your Macintosh, your Mac type of PCs, your normal PCs. I don't know if it's cat friendly, but maybe they won't get straight through to it. As you guys can see, the breakage of the cable, what some people have like strong bends, and it can snap and open up the rubber connection of the cable, and this is the new one, which is the braided type of one. And they don't give much information about it, like what's the, like, is it a 24 gauge, is it a 26 gauge cable, but they're assuming that you would know. So as you guys can see, it's a blue tip compared to the silver one, which is a green, a silver tip instead of a blue type of one. And if whatever like if you go for the silver one because it's cheaper, go for the cheaper one, and that's all what I'm saying is that go for the cheaper one, but don't spend too much for something what they're not advertising properly. and yeah, so just be careful on that. But I'm gonna do the unboxing of it. You guys are gonna see it in the next few minutes. As you guys can see that I have here we go. I have the box over here. I'm gonna take it out of the box. There is 2 items what's in there, and I think it will be useful for you guys to see, and hopefully I get the item. If I don't get the item, you guys won't see the video of the item, and it will be like it was never there, but it was there. But yeah, let's get to the unboxing of the video. And yes, this is a cable, so yeah. Hi guys, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'm actually going to what we take a lot. So the reason why I'm going through this is because I was also one of you guys what didn't know much about cables, as I explained in the video. So I always wondered what was the rating on the side, and that's also an indication to tell you that the different sizes, like the gauge or the wire's thickness. And yeah, so this is the box. The item is in here. There's one side. So this is a Cat 8 cable. As you guys can see, it doesn't look that much thick, but when you do have this Cat 8 24 AWG, let me just show you guys, move down, see if you guys can see. As you guys can see, 24 AWG standard SF EP categorized 8 cable. This is the cable what I'm using every day in my PS5. It works quite good. It's a really good cable, and it doesn't come with this strap, so note that. But this is the 24. It's quite thick, so it's not as it's not easy to bend. And I'll show you guys the part what they connect. And see, as you can see, it takes majority of this part, yeah, so that's important. So with that said, I don't know what size cable I'm gonna get from Ugreen Take-A-Lot Ugreen. As I said before, I sent the one cable back because the description shows 24 gauge, so it should be this thickness. If I actually compare, bring this over, if I compare this cable with this yellow cable is the standard yellow internet cable, what comes with most routers and so on. But they do say it's a 26 gauge. Okay, camera not working with me today. 26 gauge. So as you guys can see, 26 gauge. It's gonna take a thing off. Piece of it. So as you guys can see, here's a 24 gauge cable. Look like a normal cable, but if I put this one next to it, can you guys tell the thickness? It's not the same. Put it like that. So it's not the same. Take this off. Go. Rid of that. That's unnecessary. So let's see if I can get a decent shot for you guys. As you guys can see, this cable is quite thick. 24 gauge cable is quite thick, not easy to bend. It's not like this one that you can bend easy. So that's a Cat 5, Cat 8 cable, and I'm expecting that the new cable that I bought now, which is the 10-meter cable, is going to be the same thickness but just a lot longer. So hopefully it is. This one side. Okay. I just wanted to say thank you for watching my videos, watching the different videos that I upload. It do mean a lot to me. And yeah. Open the box. There is another item that's in here, which I will show later. But yeah, get into it. So the other item I'm not showing you guys just yet, but as you guys can see, was in the box. The other item is over here, but I'll show you guys that on another day. That will probably be the next video. And as you guys can see, the cable comes in the box like this. with the shiny wrapping on it. I'm just gonna use a wet wipe and rubbing alcohol. It's just like the normal rubbing alcohol mixed with water. Just gonna wipe it down quick. So some of my viewers complained that I do this on Steam. I only do this because of YouTube's rules and their weirdness. So if you're really upset about it, complain to YouTube and ask them why do they have such a dumb rule. But yeah, okay, there's some stuff that I have to cover up for you guys in 1 minute. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, so basically what stand here is projector, monitor, notebook, TV. So I'm thinking that maybe this is how they want it to be. It's nothing really, it's like just some barcode on there. It's nothing really fancy, but also there's that information. And yeah, this is the Ugreen cable. So I'm just gonna take a photo of it and then from there we'll see. But let's get into the box so you guys can actually see what I was talking about. That this is a Ugreen product, and I had to wait 7 to 5 days, if I'm right. It showed on Takealot, the website that I was on, where I bought this. And yeah, if you're really into your gaming, you take your gaming serious, or maybe you just want a good internet cable, then you probably would want to go for the Cat 8. But what some people don't tell people is that gauge is very important, and for someone who's gonna just like put it into a ceiling and just run it into the walls, you actually want to know that your cable's gonna last you until whenever you move out of the place, or whenever you leave that place, that your cable is still a good cable. If you want to take it with you, take it with you. If you can't take it with you. But you want to know that you're using a decent cable. Not to say that a 26 or a 24 gauge cable is bad, but there is things that sometimes bite your cables and you don't want it to break immediately. So the little tab, there's a tiny tab on here, so basically just push this out, put that out of the way. Box, and there's nothing really fancy about it. It just comes in the box, and then the cable. So my question is, will this be a 26 gauge or will it be a 24 gauge like they advertise? I'm gonna put this one side, and from the looks of it, it looked like a 26 gauge cable. I don't know if you guys be able to see it, but it's a 24 gauge cable, and this is from Takealot when I bought it, and I know other companies is also selling this, and they're saying 24 gauge people thinking it is that size, and yeah, it is just a cable. But sometimes you want to have the thing what you order. Just imagine you buy you a new car, and when you get there you see there's a car what's look like it's gonna fall apart, but you bought the car, and that's the car. The only difference is it has the same name, same badges on it, but it's rusting, tires is worn, it's smoking, uh, car sounds horrible, but it's the same car. It's just the same brand, but it's not what you actually bought. And to purchase something that's like that, that's not nice. It can do the thing, it can drive the distance, but that's not what you ordered. So as you guys can see, this is the cable. They said in the description that's a 24 gauge, and if I can get a section, here we go, 26 gauge standard SFTP categorized 8 cable, patch cable from Ugreen. So again, this is one of the misleading cables what they're selling, and maybe the typing is wrong, or maybe someone needs to just copy and paste the instructions, but it's not nice getting something like that which you have to wait 7 to 5 days for. It's disappointing. Will the cable work? It should work. I don't have a cable tester, or internet cable tester, but this one will just be packed into the wall and then run through to the other router. But as you guys can see, this is quite length of cable, and it's not like the usual one. But yeah, let me know in the comments, are you guys happy with this kind of misleading description, or are you just fine with it and you just overlook it because it's just a cable? But if it starts with something so small, just imagine how much bigger things is being sold, very expensive, you hard-earned money what you worked for, and you get something what you weren't expecting to get, which is not a good one, and you must just be happy with it. But yeah, this is an unboxing of the Ugreen 10 meters Cat 8 cable, which is a 26 gauge cable, not a 24 gauge. And as you guys can see, again, I'm going to show you guys different sections of it. Hopefully it goes there. Yeah, it goes. Apparently my camera don't like it, but yeah. So you guys can see it is the 26 gauge internet cable. It's a normal RJ45. Well, RJ45. Let's see if it has. Oh, okay. Odd. So what I'm looking at is the cable connection, and maybe it's right, maybe it's not. And yeah, let's see what. So this is the one. Just this packaging away. That there. So in comparison with the other one, I'm gonna show you guys. And cut this one off, and cut this one off. I don't want the cable to go everywhere. Just want a piece of it. Just to show you guys like the difference between the actual 24 gauge cable and the 26 gauge cable. So as you guys can see, this is the cable. It is, let me just put the cable over here. You can see this is the cable, and here's the other one, which is a 24 gauge. Now it's black, make it easier. So the one with the white strap on is all this and better look and judgment. So this one over here is the 24 gauge one. If my camera okay, my camera is not working properly, but let me just show you guys the thickness. The top one is the 26 gauge, the bottom one the 24 gauge. So it looks similar, but it's not. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference. It's very difficult to capture it on camera, but yeah. The top one is the 26 gauge and the bottom one is the 24 gauge. So I'll take a side-by-side picture of it so you guys can actually see. It will probably pop up over here and you guys will see that. But yeah, just the pointing. But yeah, it's one of those things that you do want to have something from a certain company. Sometimes they can let you down, sometimes they're on the ball. Not to say that the cable won't work, the cable will work, but it is disappointing that the cable is not the right one. But that's a 26 Cat 8 cable, and the important thing is the printing on the cable. So again, this was Ugreen Cat 8 cable, and yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking and commenting. If you guys do want to go above and beyond, you guys can donate $5, $3, $10, whatever you guys want to donate towards the channel. And if you appreciate this, let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? Do you agree that you get a Cat 8 and the wire gauge is different compared to what you see in the description, or are you fine with it and you go with it as long as it works? Again, it's for me, it's like buying a house or buying shoes, and then you don't get the thing what you actually saw in the picture or in the description, and there's, you can't really complain to anyone about it. But it's just that now you know that certain things might be working and might not be working properly as the description shows. Again, thanks for watching, subscribing, liking and commenting. I do appreciate it. I will try to get to your comments as fast as I can. But yeah, have a great day. Don't let anyone bring you down. Always try and stay positive, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers guys.